is the ancient Ayurvedic textbook, which basically talks about how consuming the wrong foods the wrong way at the wrong time is really the cause for most of the disease. And the problem now, which I want to bring your attention to, is yes, we understand that consuming the improper foods the improper way at the improper time is the cause of the disease, but there's a bigger problem that we don't pay attention to, is the generalized versus individualized. And this is the holistic internet chaos that I'm talking about. Is you go online, some bright spark from Hollywood goes to India and says, oh, he talks to a yogi and says, coconut oil is great, and now comes in and starts becoming a fad. And all of a sudden now you look everywhere, coconut oil is a fad. But think about coconut grows in the tropical area. It's a cooling by nature, okay? India is a hot climate. So a yogi tells a Hollywood guy who lives in LA, it'll work. It'll probably work. But somebody who is in a colder climate is now looking at that coconut, which is solidified, which is Mother Nature's indicator to you, saying that, don't use it, this is solidified. Coconut oil by default is supposed to be more of a liquid form. In summertime, it melts. Why? Because Mother Nature is saying, okay, it's ready to use. If it's solidifying in winter, it's Mother Nature telling you, don't use it. Is that knowledge being spread out? No. So this is where the problem happens, is the customization versus the individualization, where just because it's out there on the internet may not be right for you, because you may be in the wrong location at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it may actually cause you damage than helping you. And this is just one of the things that I'm talking about. Turmeric is another thing, which is, again, up until 10 years ago, it was everywhere in the curries and everything is like, oh, it's an exotic curry kind of a thing. Now you find it in a pill. Again, there's a problem with that, is because somewhere along, somebody started thinking that, oh, we can turn this into an anti-cancer drug and let's put it into a pill. But now the problem is turmeric by nature has to be cooked. It's designed to be cooked. And you take it into a capsule, it bypasses the stomach and goes straight to your small intestine. And guess what? At the small intestine level, turmeric is liver toxic. So we recently had a case where I had a patient who had come in for an implant, and he was perfectly fine 6 months ago, everything was fine. And this time I had to give him 6 scarpules of anesthesia and he was not getting down. I was like, okay, what changed? He started taking 3 tablets of turmeric tablets as an over-the-counter, and it started affecting his liver. So I feel turmeric is a big bombshell waiting to happen, and all of a sudden, eventually somebody's going to start saying, oh, this is the bad thing, and ban turmeric everywhere. But it's not the content, it's not the turmeric, but it's how it's being used and put into a pill, into something that's going to be your next best thing. Turmeric has to be used the right way. Use it in a cooking way. Have it sauteed, have it warmed up, and use it the right way. It's perfect. Don't overuse it. Don't let it go straight to the intestine, and now you're going to have a problem. So anyone I see who's on turmeric pills, please stop, because that's not the way to eat it. That's just one glimpse of what I'm trying to tell you over here. Is there's information out there, it's good, but it needs to be customized to your body type, to your individual fingerprint as to who you are, where you are, what is going on over there. Okay? So how do you go about doing this? Is find out who you are, find out your individual identity, who, what, where, why, and how factors about yourself. Figure out your biophysical, bioenergetic, biomental channels. Don't just focus on food. Don't just focus on the physical aspects. There's a lot more deeper. Look at it as a total, whole thing. Create your individualized daily and seasonal routine based on your body type. Because if you know your routine, trust me, you can automate a whole lot of things. Because somebody who is internally cold in the body type, and they start drinking cold water on a regular basis, guess what? You're going to be more prone to disease, like arthritis and other issues, and you may wonder what happened. But if you know your body type is cold, and you start now just incorporating hot water, simple routine, you've just automated your system. And now you're going to start creating health for life by just modifying one small thing. So you have to create your individualized routine by knowing who you are at your cellular level, at your individual body level. And then once you create your automated protocols, 80% of Ayurveda is designed about lifestyle shifts. You change your lifestyle a little bit, and now you're going to start healing yourself. But you do the wrong choices, now you're going to be in trouble. You have the spiritual power to heal yourself. Mother Nature has given all of us the same tools to heal ourselves. And once you know that what you have inside can heal you, you can start getting out of your way, let your self-healing kick in, and sustain your own health from that point of view. This is the great Maharishi Charaka, the father of medicine. He's the one who's written the original texts in Sanskrit, where you find most of these herbs and everything. And so he talks about this thing very brilliantly. It's like, if you forget who you are at your cellular level, you will allow the imbalance to creep in. If you forget your body communications signals, you have cold coming up and you are feeling the signals, that your ear is feeling a little bit itchy, go outside and have ice cream. You just ignore your body signal, and now you're going to allow the disease to spread. All of a sudden you go fine one day, now you've got full-blown cold the next day because you ignored your body communication signal. So start paying attention to your body signals. Then understand your individual unique identity. Remind yourself that you are as unique as your fingerprint, and you need to know who you are at a cellular level. And there's steps, there's protocols, how you can find out about that. And you can, if you forget that, then you can accelerate yourself to self-destruction. Now, we can fight between Ayurveda, modern world, ancient world. If terrain is the king, queen always wins, Mother Nature. And that's the evolution. So we forget that in this whole thing, we're focusing on our body, we're focusing on our food, but Mother Nature in her belly has her own plan. And ultimately, why do certain families survive and why do certain families grow? Because no matter how strong you are, if you're not adapting to what's going on the outside, you could be the biggest and the giant and the most creepiest dinosaur out there, but you will be extinct because you're not adapting. So Mother Nature's rule of the thumb for everyone is adapt. Don't be afraid. Don't be in the micro-focus. Adapt. And if you are able to adapt it, you're going to pass that information to your next generation. As a mother, genetically, you're going to transfer that to the next child. So Mother Nature wants to pick out the fittest and the best of the species for the evolution. So Ayurveda focuses on making sure that you're focusing not on the germs and the toxins and what's inside, even inside this apple, but how are you in the bigger scheme of things? Are you part of the evolutionary checkmark that Mother Nature wants you to survive? And that's what this thing is. And Ayurveda basically teaches you how you can, 80% of these lifestyle changes, you make it, they're designed for your evolution. 10% are herbal, 10% are surgical, but 80%, if you learn those 80% of those techniques, you're going to start self-healing yourself. So learn protocols that will help you adapt and balance, individualize to adapt to the whole, and embrace the whole oneness rather than the microness within the apple or the germ or the minuscule one. That's about it. Thank you. I hope I didn't overwhelm. There was too much of information, but the intention was to change your mindset, and I hope I was able to accomplish that.